Hi there, and welcome to our last assembly of this half term. Would you believe it? Wow, and what weather we've got for it as well. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a football goal there. That's not made of snow, that is in fact made of plastic like most goals. There we are. Welcome to the Vicarage Garden. Here it is, covered in snow, fresh snow. And we're looking at being responsible citizens and caring for God's world today. So I thought it'd be very appropriate if I had a little wander outside and gave you a little view of our garden. There we go. See the trees there with the snow on them. Brilliant. So we're going to be talking about being responsible citizens and what that means. We're going to be looking at the story of Genesis and how God brought everything into being, and he placed us on this planet and he gave us the responsibility to look after it. We haven't done a brilliant job, have we? Let's be honest. But there's things we can do to make a difference. There are absolutely things we can do to make a difference. And the responsibility is whose? It's all of our responsibility, isn't it? Of course it is. Now then, when our two children were a little bit younger, one of them gave the other one a gift. This is our activity, first activity for this morning. And that was a little man made out of his old pants. They were clean. I promise you they were clean. And we called this man Pants Man. I know, we really did call him. We still have Pants Man. He's on one of our shelves. Anyway, what I thought would be really cool is if you could do something similar, but with recycled items. So that could be with tins, that could be with cardboard, paper, plastic, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you check with somebody like grown up in the house, your parent, grandparent, that the stuff that you're using is actually rubbish and can be used, and please be careful of sharp edges like with tins and what have you. But and please don't use glass. That would be a bad move. Anyway, call him the Green Giant because he's made from recycled stuff. Make him as big or as small as you like. Perhaps take a picture, send the picture in. That would be really good. Okay, we've got a video about creation which will tell the story in a little bit more detail. I hope you enjoy this. Off you go.
Stories of the Bible. Creation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was empty, formless, and dark. But the Spirit of God was there. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And God saw that the light was good. Then he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness night. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters of the heavens from the waters of the earth." God called the space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters beneath the sky flow together into one place, so dry ground may appear." God called the dry ground land and the waters seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land sprout with every sort of plant and tree." And God saw that it was good. On the fourth day, God said, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate the day from the night." God made two great lights, the sun for the day and the moon for the night. He also made the stars. God set these lights in the sky to light the earth, and God saw that it was good. On the fifth day, God said, "Let the waters swarm with fish and other life. Let the skies be filled with birds of every kind." And God saw that it was good. On the sixth day, God said, "Let the earth make every sort of animal." God made all sorts of wild animals, livestock, and small animals, each able to have babies of the same kind. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, to be like us." So God created man in his own image. He formed man from the dust of the ground. He breathed the breath of life into man, and a man became alive. Then he saw that the man needed a helper, so God put man into a deep sleep, and while he slept, God took one of the man's ribs. Then God made a woman from the rib and brought her to the man.
Hello.
Hi!
Then God blessed them and said, Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and rule over it. Rule over the fish in the sea,
Hello, Will.
the birds in the sky,
Hello, bird.
and all the animals that scurry along the ground. Then God said, "Look, I have given you every plant throughout the earth, and all the fruit trees for your food, and I have given you every green plant as food for all the animals." Then God looked over all he had made, and he saw that it was very good. So the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in them was done. So on the seventh day, God rested from all his work, and God blessed the seventh day and said it was holy.
Hi, so we're back inside now, and we are going to have a go now at something perhaps you haven't tried before. Some of you may know about it, a language called Makaton. And what I'd like to do is to say, if you like, with hands and with actions, the Lord's Prayer. So you've probably said the Lord's Prayer. Most of the time we use words, of course we do. And it can be spoken in all the languages right across the globe. If you think about being responsible citizens, of course, that reminds us that there's a whole planet of people, different languages, and different ways of saying the Lord's Prayer. But I wondered whether we could use just one universal language that everybody would be able to use, and it's called Makaton, and we use our hands and just follow this. And now, because it's recorded, you will be able to use it for yourself. So by all means, have a go at this and see next time, perhaps when you say the Lord's Prayer, maybe even in school, you can say it in Makaton. So the Lord's Prayer in Makaton, here we go. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, with two fingers. Your kingdom come. Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Just your little fingers. For the kingdom, the power, and my favourite bit, the glory, are yours, now and forever. Amen. Brilliant. I wonder if you could have a go at that for me. We're going to be using that in the assemblies after half term, and perhaps when we're back and seeing each other face to face in assemblies in the hall, we can do the Lord's Prayer together with Makaton. God bless you. Have a great half term. Have a great week, and we will see each other again the week after, and hopefully at some point, as I say, we'll all be back in school together. God bless you, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.